Good day, everyone. This is the collaborative effort of my group, which tackles about For the Beat of Your Heart, Music and Young Adults Literature and Culture by Karen Coates.
In this chapter, it will clarify some popular press claims about teenage brain and points to the difficult nature of research on the human brain when subjects are engaged in complex cognitive tasks such as reading and listening to music. It provides an overview of findings regarding brain maturation and cognitive development during adolescence. The chapter reviews behavioral evidence on adolescents as they read and listen to music and reflect on their literature. The world of young adult fiction. It needs a brief word about what may seem the odd combination of findings from the brain sciences with research studies done by anthropologists. The chapter concludes that one of the most deeply human and humane of these faculties is the power of imagination because it offers a wide range of critical perspectives, and the volume explores the moral, ideological, and literary landscape in fiction and other cultural productions aimed at young adults. Topics examined are adolescence and the natural world, nationhood, and identity, the mapping of sexual awakening onto post-colonial awareness, and so on. Throughout, the volume explores the ways writers configure their adolescent protagonists as awkward, alienated, rebellious, and unhappy, so that the figure of the young adult becomes a symbol of wider political and societal concerns.
Why are teenagers said to be voracious consumers of music? The teenagers are indeed voracious consumers of music because teenagers were constantly using music. They use music as their way to regulate and alter moods. Music has been their avenue to express their feelings, show their identities, and whether it be joy, mourning, violent feelings, and for worship. Learning, expression, and communications have always benefited from listening to music. The amount of time that the kids and teenagers spend listening to music in all of its form has risen over time. David Levitin claims that teenagers has their intensified interest in music from around age of 10 and continues through their teenage lives. As this age as well, it holds the highest sentimental regards of music.
For question number two, how is music used to ignite certain emotions? The quotation of Nicholas Cook could answer this question. In today's world, deciding what music to listen to is a significant part in deciding and announcing to people not just who you wanted to be, but who you are. According to this quotation, teenagers, as the voracious consumers of music, utilize music to ignite their certain feelings and emotions. For them, music serves as their companion throughout their journeys, may it be good or bad. Music also manifests not only their emotion but their identity as well.
For number three question, how is music as relevant not only as background, rather an avenue of emotion and characterization? Music is relevant not only as background, rather an avenue of emotion and characterization, for through music one's emotions is activated, and as stated in the book, it is being expressed. Music helps an individual to have their sense of originality and authenticity. Because of proliferating customs that direct one's life on who they should be and how they live, music became their method on confirming their identity, and they used in service as language of the resentment to be evident.
For the analysis, music can be a constructive way to express who you are and what you are feeling, especially in young children. In today's, music has been regarded as expressive of emotions, identities, religious, and human characters. According to the article entitled The Beat of Your Heart, it is said that teenagers are voracious consumers of music for the reason that teenagers has their intensified interest in music, especially at this generation. The uniqueness of music, beat, and rhythm attract every teenager's attention. Occasionally, it can be hard to express emotions verbally. We find ourselves unable to find the right words to say how we really felt. At this point, music can become a subtler form of expression. There is no doubt that music affects our emotions. We tend to listen to music that reflects our mood, and recognizing emotions through music can develop our emotional intelligence.